Are some of you feeling defeated? Or maybe it's not you feeling the defeat, but it's one of your loved ones that is, and you're there to support them. Well, then today's message will probably resonate with you. Before I dive into it, though, I just want to say thank you to my current subscribers. It means the world to me that you pop in for the Elle Daily Message. If you're new and you're just checking out the channel, thank you for stopping by. And just to give you a quick overview of what it's all about, in a nutshell, we spend about 5 to 10 minutes together daily. And what I do before I come to you all is I will read my daily message, and it's usually just from a calendar, but I focus kind of on that key message with all of my daily devotions that I read through. So I have a lot of books that I go through, or even today I picked up my Rumi Oracle, and I'm actually going to share from my Rumi Oracle today because it perfectly applied to this message, and it was one that really spoke to me, and I thought, you know what? If I pick up something from it, I guarantee somebody out there will too. So that's what I'm going to share. But what this channel is really about is improving our mindset and helping us grow on a soul level. So really it is a daily devotion that takes that soul growth, right? And that mindset to be positive and affirmative. So that's really what we're here to do. And the more that we can do it as a community, the better. So if you have words of wisdom that you want to share based on your situation, please do. If you don't feel it's appropriate to share, that's totally fine. But definitely internalize it yourself and think and grow on it so you can kind of change your mindset, improve your soul growth as well. So that's what this is about, is just growing together. All right, so today's message, I am too determined to be defeated. So that goes a lot with mindset, right? Staying positive, not letting the defeat beat you, but also being able to kind of dig a little deeper to see where it's coming from. So maybe what you're trying to, defeat is an addiction. There's a lot of addictions out there that we deal with, whether it's even cell phone, social media, could be overspending, it could be overeating. There's just a lot on a day-to-day basis that we do because of stress, anxiety, depression. So that's something to kind of look at. And that was actually the one card that pulled up right away. Every morning I'll pull a surrender card. And the one addiction that I think I need to let go of is sugar. I love me some sugar. And it's Halloween time, right? So I will say one of the things I already am happy about is normally I'll go and buy those candy corn, they're like pure sugar, and I'll put peanuts and candy corn in a bowl. Well, I am proud of myself because I skipped it and I'm not going to do it this year. So little things like that. And of course, if you've got kids, it's a lot harder to avoid sugar. And that's just a silly, simple example. I know there's a lot of other big addictions that are out there. So we won't focus too much about this because this goes far over 5 to 10 minutes. But just something that I want you to think about and write that down. I'll pull this up in a second here for your questions because I did add those to the questions. But we're going to go straight into the Rumi message today because it's a good one. And this is an oracle mainly on love, but it really is about our soul growth and journey. So today's message really applies to, when you are feeling defeat, this message is definitely going to be for you. So it's the yin-yang lover. So we know that's our balance of masculine and feminine, right? Kind of a beautiful little picture there. If you're not driving, I would say just close your eyes and really focus on the words. If you're driving, totally fine. Don't close your eyes. But I will read it to you. And it's a little bit deeper. So sometimes I have to really think on it or really be, keen to what I'm reading. So here we go. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. And we talk a lot about the conscious mind versus the subconscious. So I'm going to read that one more time. The force of attraction is stronger than your conscious control. There is no need to fight this inner genius, meaning like what you want is what you want, right? So you don't have to always fight it. You can learn to speak its language instead. What is it that captures you, that pulls you close, that holds so much light for you? Why fight it? Don't step away from what you really love to grab a hold of second prize. Why not claim your first prize? Basically, go for what you really want. Be determined to go for what you want. It is there waiting for you. It is yours alone, beloved. No one else can claim your own divine birthright for you. Be yielding and let your desire fill your body, your heart, and your mind. You don't have to fight for what is already yours. It will come to you through the field of attraction that emanates from your own heart. It is not a question of worthiness or if you deserve it. It is not a question of trying to work out what you need or want. Your heart always knows. Listen. If you can hear it, or if you can't hear it, then just feel it. You'll get the gist of it soon enough. This oracle has a message for you. No matter whether you seem to be heading closer to your goal or further away, you are making real spiritual progress, and what you want is the same thing that is wanting you. What you are seeking is seeking you. It's only a matter of time before you get it. So the reason I loved this message is because to me it sums it up in a way that's much simpler than we think. So again, I think we tend to be hard on ourselves, and if you can give yourself a bit of grace and know that, you know what, no, I don't want to settle for my second prize. I want to go for what I really want. And this one is focused more on love, but you can look at this in any situation, whether it's a job or whether it's the type of family environment you want to experience. Yes, you can always work on doing just the best that you can do, and that's all that you can do, right? But don't settle when there's something your heart really wants. And that's where this message really goes. So don't allow that defeat to be beaten by just you giving up, if that makes sense. That's really what it's about. But also knowing that your heart's desires, God, the universe, your higher power, knows what you want, and it wants you too, and it's going to happen. So just give yourself a little patience, maybe just do a little less, and go with the flow a bit more, and you'll be surprised. I'm finding that that's really what helps me to manifest my heart's desires a bit more, is just by going with the flow, not working so hard on it, putting the desire out there and just letting it go. So I hope that makes sense to you all. So here's the questions that I want you to journal on quick. All right, so is it time to kind of clear out your life? Like, what is it? Is there, maybe you need to go just clear out some space, whether it's junk in your car or a closet. That's a way just to kind of detox or clear it out. Sometimes that type of work is what allows for other good things to come in. And then know that what you want is wanting you. So I want you to write down what you want. What is it that you're feeling defeated on? And maybe today, just write down the defeat and let it go. And then you can refocus it on tomorrow. But instead of focusing on what's defeating you, write down what you want. So for me, if it was to be, a relationship, I'm not going to focus on what I don't have. I'm going to think about the type of relationship I want and feel that I have it with me right now. So don't feel that defeat. Feel the win and be determined that it will come your way. Okay, so I hope that helps. Sending you all so much love, and give yourself some grace. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.